All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. So for months at this point, I have been showing you and saying that, you know what, guys, I think that ICP at the peak of this bull cycle could literally be reaching something like $220. And I have been showing you this inverse head and shoulders pattern on the market cap of ICP, which is suggesting something like $112 billion for ICP in terms of its market cap, right? Now, what that means is that each ICP will be right around $220, $200 plus, which we can just say. So that was the logic. And really, of course, if we just look at this inverse head and shoulders pattern and try to look at how it has been formed, I mean, technically speaking, it's really a textbook formation. So what you expect is decreasing volume at the formation of the left shoulder, and then almost no volume at the formation of the head, as you can see right there. Then, of course, increasing volume as you begin to look to break towards the neckline right there. We're really getting super close to that. I think we're 10% away. Eventually, I think this thing is going to pan out really well, right? But that's not what I'm getting to today. I want to show you a different chart altogether that is actually going to do two things. Number one, justify and validate the $220 plus that we are talking about on ICP. And number two, even suggesting that the $220 that we are looking at ICP is even almost an undervaluation of ICP. So I want you to watch until the very end. It's a very simple concept, but I'm going to be doing the weave, right? You know what Trump does, that he touches here, and then at the end of the day, he puts all those things together, right? That's really what I'm going to be doing in today's video. So before we get there, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for ICP Internet Computer price updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ICP and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. I don't want to run my mouth too much, so let me just get right into the video. So we'll start here with the Ethereum price chart, and you can see that, you know, Ethereum is lagging a little bit the rest of the market, but finally I think we are at a pivotal point here in which you can see that we are looking at the resistance that we were having back in March. So if we happen to have a break here with Ethereum, I think this is really going to be the beginning of something super crazy for this cycle. And I think at this point, it's conventional wisdom that Ethereum will take everything up with it. So that's just number one. But now, if we take a look at the Ethereum versus the ICP price, we even have a much bullish scenario of ICP Internet Computer Protocol. As you can see that it's making gains against Ethereum right at this point. Now, this is where you need to pay more attention, because what this chart is saying here is that ICP can literally have a 400% pump, a 450% pump against Ethereum. Now that means that one ICP will be equal to 0.023 Ethereum, right? Great, no problem. Now that brings me back to the Ethereum chart once again. What are we looking for Ethereum to do here? I think at this point, it's also very much logical to expect Ethereum to reach $15,000 to $20,000, right? If you think that's impossible, I mean, really, you need to look at previous cycles. But in each and every single cycle, Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin. But as we sit right at this point, Bitcoin has actually been outperforming Ethereum, because take a look at this. From the bottom of the bear cycle, you can see here BTC is up 575% basically, right? Ethereum on the other side, right, from the bottom of the bear market up until where it is today, it's only up 245%. It needs to catch up with BTC. And what we have seen actually is that Ethereum outperforms BTC. So if BTC is doing something like a 6x, can Ethereum do something like a 15x or 12x or something like that? I think it's something that is very much possible. We're using our Fibonacci retracement tools again to try to refer to our price targets from the very top to the bottom here. And we have the full Fibonacci extension right around $17,000 to $15,000 here for Ethereum. I think it's very logical and very reasonable. Now let's come back to that math that we were doing, right? They're saying that the Ethereum versus ICP chart suggests that ICP is going to be outperforming Ethereum by 450%. So in this scenario where one ICP is equal to 0.022 or maybe 23 Ethereum, and we multiply that by the expected price target here for Ethereum, which is $15,000, right, at the minimum, and we're looking at each ICP token right around $330, right? Now we could have done the same thing with the price target of, let's say, $17,000, right, for Ethereum, and we can see that we'll be looking at something like $374, right? So you see here that my price target of $220, right, number one, either is very much justifiable, or at least it's an underestimate of the future price target here for ICP Internet Computer Protocol. But there's obviously a catch to this, right? What we will need is for ICP and Ethereum to move together, number one, and to top together. Because if ICP goes way before Ethereum does pump, it means that, yeah, we can reach this ratio of each ICP token at 0.022, when Ethereum is at a lower price compared to the 15,000 that we were talking about, right? But in the case that they move and top together, and ICP still maintains this ratio of something like 1 ICP being equal to 0.022, something like that for Ethereum, we would have a very fantastic and a perfect scenario, right? So that is the only thing that is hanging in the air right there. Other than that, I think this chart is very much bullish. We'll talk about it more in future videos, but I want you to tell me, what do you think about this school of thought? Is it stupid? Is it smart? Or whatever the case may be, but don't feel like, you know what, I won't say mean stuff to CF. You can say whatever you want to say, right, as long as it's respectful. And you know, we like debate, right? Obviously, we don't want any censorship. Before I go, let me just also invite you to our Patreon. We've got a trading group on Discord, but you have to join via Patreon. And actually, we have got a 40% discount, so feel free to join that one. We are calling trades. We have an ICP trade that is actually open. We opened it a few hours ago, and we're expecting profits from there. Obviously, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye bye.